Charles Billich is one of Australia's favourite artists, with collectors clamouring for his work all around the world. He's recently completed a definitive piece on Darren Lockyer, Australian Rugby League captain and leader of the invincible Queensland State of Origin team. The result of these two geniuses combining at the top of their game is something quite spectacular.
Charles Billich is one of those once-in-a-lifetime artists that not only has perfected his own unique style, but has the cred to back it up. His works are hung everywhere from the Vatican to the White House. He is one of that very rare breed of painters alive, commanding up to $1 million for one of his pieces. His collectors are global. His art is out of this world. Billich's subject is a sportsman's sportsman, a supreme competitor in the hardest game in the world, a champion in an activity that would be outlawed in a more genteel society. He is quite simply a new age warrior. Sport and art are so different but so similar. One relies on the subtleties of brushstrokes and colour, the other the Britishness of broad and blood, both searching for the elusiveness of perfection, equally uplifting when delivered by the hand of a master.
I don't think a lot of people relate art and sport together, but when you see it, it's pretty spectacular, and Charles does a fantastic job of doing that.
The whole thing will be a cavalcade of his life, and I'm very, very happy about the illusion I'm creating that this is not merely a painting, but it's a whole gallery full of paintings about the subject.
It's to showcase my career, and it's going to have interesting sort of storyline to it. My family will be involved there, and I'd like them to see it, and obviously my fans that follow my whole career. It's pretty important that they get the opportunity to see it as well.
Rugby league is a field position game where 26 insanely fit and muscled male specimens vie intensely for possession of an elongated ball weighing less than half a kilo over a torturous 80 minutes. Painting, on the other hand, entails the more civilised and cultured pursuit of creating beauty, form and perception, taking 80 minutes to 80 years.
Dedication, that's probably one word to sum it up. Love what you're doing, and I've always enjoyed and loved what I've done playing rugby league, and I'm sure Charles is the same with his chosen profession.
Darren Lockyer, many say, is the most underrated football player the world has ever seen. Others say the same about Billich, the artist. History will tell the story. One thing is for sure, this painting juxtaposing the extraordinary abilities of Charles Billich and Darren Lockyer will in years to come be a definitive nexus of two of the world's dominant pursuits, art and sport.
Art derives from the beauty of the dynamics, the kinetics, and the performers themselves.
I don't think this has happened to a rugby league player before, so this will be a first, but so I feel very humbled that it's happening to me.